Today we're here with Dr. Feingold here today on Shekinah News, and Dr. Feingold is one of the youth and young adult speakers for the Eucharistic Congress at Somerset, New Jersey. So Dr. Feingold, how are you feeling today?
Wonderful. It's just been such a delight to be here.
Awesome.
And it's been a treat to see so many young people from all over the country coming to this. So much energy, so much excitement and enthusiasm and openness. And it's been really edifying for me. And it was wonderful for me to participate in the celebration of the Holy Qurbana. Yesterday was the first time I experienced it.
Yeah, so can you tell me, you did a couple talks for the youth and the young adults, right? Yes. So can you tell me like some of the main points that you talked about in your...
Yes. So I had two talks, and in my first talk, the simple question, why? Why did Jesus institute the Eucharist? And I think we sometimes don't ask the question. And we know, all right, it's because he loves us. But we looked at, it's a spousal love. Jesus is the bridegroom. All the church is the bride. So what does spousal love look like? Well, spousal love wants to dwell with the beloved. Husbands and wives live together. All right, my wife's in St. Louis tomorrow, but I'm going back there tomorrow. Yes. And so Jesus wants to be with us. All right, that's the first thing. That's the real presence. Yes. But marriage isn't just about living together. It's about sacrificing oneself for one's beloved, for one's spouse and children. And Jesus did that on Calvary. But what he did on Calvary was also offer something for us, a perfect sacrifice to God, that he wanted us to be able to join in and be present at. That's the second point. And so that's why he gave us the Qurbana, which means sacrifice, the holy sacrifice of the Mass, which is his offering of Calvary, made present mystically 2,000 years later and in every celebration. And then the third is he wanted, spousal love is about self-gift. He wanted to give himself wholly and entirely to each one of us. And Holy Communion is the answer to that. Each of us receives him whole and entire, body, blood, soul, and divinity. So those are the three mysteries. That's what I talked about last night. Yes. And so today, it was focusing on the second of those, the sacrifice, and how we're a part of that. Right? And so he instituted the Qurbana, the Holy Qurbana, so that we, who were born 2,000 years too late, could enter with our lives. And that means our daily life. And so I think this is something that Catholics need to think about more, that I've got a role to play in the Holy Qurbana, even though I'm not a ministerial priest. I'm just a baptized layman. But that role to play is my life and my heart and my desires. Right? And I'm called, and we're all called to bring that, all of us together, to the Holy Qurbana. So all of our lives, and that means our desires. And part of those desires is, yes, the recognition that I'm not living fully the way Jesus is calling me to. And that very desire is a holy desire that's from him, and that's pleasing to him to be offered.
So we love the way that you explained all these different types of love, like spousal love and stuff, and the way that you incorporate the Qurbana within it. So I know that Qurbana is definitely one of those bigger, is the most holy form of worship in the Catholic Church. So I was wondering, how do you think that the Qurbana should be, how do you think that it impacts the youth? How do you feel? How is that connection between?
Well, I think in the world at large, we don't make the connection, right? It's just something that I'm supposed to do. My parents say so on Sunday morning, and I don't know why, and I wish I didn't have to go. And so people totally miss it, right? And then you get all different steps in between, right? It's starting to understand. But I think the key is recognizing it's Jesus there. And if it's Jesus there, I mean, look, if somebody would tell you, Jesus is going to come to lunch with you at your house tomorrow, right? That was Zacchaeus. Yes. And he was short like me. And you would die, right? But Jesus is calling us to go to lunch with him. It's so infinitely more. He's called us to go to Calvary with him, not to lunch. And he's called us to stand with his mother and with John at the foot of the cross, and to offer him and me and everyone I love and all those that I don't know and those who give me a hard time, and to offer the whole world to his Father with him and then to receive him into my body. And I think, yes, I'm not worthy, and we all say that,
Yes.
but he thinks that we are.
It's so beautiful the way that you put that. And
If we, right? And we believe this, but if we let it sink in, and there's nobody who has it sunk in the way it should, except for Mary. Right? And that's why she's our model. And we can ask her to help us to participate like she did.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Feingold.
Thank you. It's been such a pleasure being here.
Thank you.
I've seen so much faith among everyone of all ages. It's magnificent. And so much beauty in that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.